Hey guys, my name is Dietrich. I own SkinnyMedic.com and MedicalGearOutfitters.com. Been a paramedic since 2002, been in EMS education since 2006. Today, we're going to take a look at the new SOF Tourniquet. So thinking about a tourniquet, we want to use that for massive bleeding, life-threatening bleeding in the arms or the legs. So as we take a look at a few of the upgrades here, they have a slack indicator now, which we know that is one of the problems when applying the tourniquet is not pulling all the slack out of it. So now we have an indicator here that's going to help us with that process. They've upgraded the buckle, super smooth for one-handed application. They've also improved the webbing. Now, awesome, this isn't going to change how we apply from previous generations. One-handed application is much easier with the recent upgrades. So we're going to put the tourniquet at least 3 inches above the injury site, pull it tight. We're going to pull it into our workspace to make it easier to work with. We do not see any of our indicators stitching showing, so we know we have all the slack pulled out. And we're going to turn the windlass until bleeding stops. Once the bleeding stops, we can put it into our track system. Here it kind of helps you get into the triangle and then lock it into place. So with the leg application, I think it's easier to disconnect the buckle than trying to loop it through the end of your foot. You can just loop the strap under the natural bend of your leg, still putting it 3 inches above the injury site. So we can disconnect the buckle, slide it under my leg, lock the buckle back into place here. Make sure the tourniquet's pulled tight. We can pull it into our workspace here. We have the indicators not showing, so we know have all the slack pulled out of it. And we're going to turn the windlass until bleeding stops. Once the bleeding stops, we can put it in the track system to help secure it, and then finally lock it into the triangle to make sure it's secure.